Hey, Teresa G coming in from her cluttered kitchen, and it's Tool Tuesday. Woohoo! This video came about from a discussion I had with Kim last week in the car. She had just gotten a mandolin, and she was asking me questions about the mandolin because she's never had one before. She always just used her knife. And so the one thing I did tell her that was the most important thing was you must use your safety grip thing that they give you. But she wanted me to do a video on it to show people what you should know about mandolins, things to look for in them, and safety features, okay? Which I think is very important because we see all kinds of chefs on TV and people on QVC and whatever, you know, slicing away on it really fast. Boom, 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 boom. With the hand, like this. Like this. And, and you can cut yourself if you don't handle it correctly, if you don't use it with the safety, with the gripping thing, okay? Because we are not professional chefs. We are home cooks. Whether we're good home cooks, new home cooks, old experienced home cooks like me, sometimes your ego gets the best of you and you think that you can do it the way they do it on TV. Boom, 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 and it's done. But it's not so, okay? So I wanted to go over the basics of a simple mandolin and things to look for if you decide to buy one, and of course the safety features. They're so important. So I have the simple slicer from Pampered Chef, okay, and I guess it's considered a mandolin because it's very simple, similar to some of the fancier, more expensive ones I've seen on the market. I've had this one a while. I'd say about, oh God, since Trevor was in high school. So I would say about 5 to 7 years I've had it. All right, you've been out of high school a couple of years, about 4 years now, right? So about, yeah, I think it was like sophomore year or something when you met Bailey, right? So it was something like that. It was like 6 or 7 years ago. I had a Pampered Chef party because his friend's mother was a consultant and I needed a new chopper or something, and so I won this one because I sold enough stuff. It's called the Simple Slicer, and most of them, or I would say, have some kind of adjustable. This is what to look for, okay? An adjustable thing up on top, okay, that adjusts the size of the blade, all right, how thick you want to slice things, the thickness, okay. This one goes 1/8 of an inch, a 1/16 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, and 3/8 of an inch, okay. So okay, and but some cheaper ones come with where you pull out a piece over here and you can change it to the other blades. Some of them have waffle fry blades, some of them have julienne. This one just has a regular slicing thing, and so if I want julienne, I have a julienne slicer, but it doesn't like attach to this or anything, it's separate. Or I can do it in the food processor, which is what I normally do. So I just wanted to show you how simple this one was, okay? This one adjusts, as I said. Number 1 is a 1/16. Number 2, it gives you numbers, is an 1/8. And number 3 is 3/16, which is the thickest, okay? And safety feature. If you close it all the way down and you store this in a drawer without the cover on it, you can't get cut because it closes up, okay, which is very nice, okay. So it has 2 safety features. It has the safety feature so that you don't cut yourself if you store it, and the other, all of them have something like this, okay, a piece that has like little tines on it that you grip the food with, okay. So let's say I'm gripping the onion. Right now, you don't want to push it all the way through, because if you push it all the way through, alright, then you can't really slice all the way down. Okay, just grip it, just mildly grip it. Alright, onions aren't that great. It doesn't do onions that great, I have to say. But I do onions on here occasionally, and if you don't grip it too hard, then it goes right through. Okay, right. And you don't want to go like this too often, because you can cut yourself. Okay, now I need onions for the soup tonight, so I thought that I would show you. See, you don't want to go very fast, and you don't want to really get your finger in. Okay, it said to cut two shallots. I don't have 2 shallots, but I do have a couple of small onions. Okay, alright, so okay, that's my onion. You can see how long it didn't take very long. Now you can either put it into this thing, if you have something flatter. This part is good for other flatter things, you know. And you know, you can, what you do is you put it on here, then you put your, I don't know why it's not doing it. Okay, and then you put your vegetable in there, right? So let's say the radish, right? And then you put your thing down, and then you just go across. Okay, and see, nice thin slices. This one is a pretty decent. I like this 1/8 of an inch. I use it a lot. Okay, or you can also, you know, use your hand. Okay, but and just now, some of them you can actually go backwards and forwards. This one you can only go forward, and okay, but you don't want to cut yourself. That's the main thing. So use this, use it. That's what it's there for, so that you don't cut yourself. Okay, because normally people think that they're like real chefs, okay, and they put the vegetable on and they go like this, and then you cut yourself. Okay, you know, if I did this any further than maybe 1 slice, I would cut myself. So do always use the safety. Okay, do not be think that you're a chef and you know, and try to do it without the safety. You will cut yourself. I had an incident with this, in fact, this slicer with a sweet potato. A couple of years ago, I was getting ready for entertaining. I was going to make a gratin, baked potato dish with thinly sliced sweet potatoes, and instead of doing it with the safety, I was just doing it with my hand, and I went too fast, and I cut my knuckle, and I spent an hour and a half sitting like this, holding my knuckles. Okay? Don't be brave, and don't be stupid. Use the safety. Okay? Alright, that's the thing that Kim wanted me to make sure to tell people. Use the safety. That's what it's there for. You don't want to hurt yourself. Alright, when you're finished with it, if it has a lock on it, lock it. Okay, this one also cleans very well, which is a nice thing. It can go dishwasher safe, top rack only, both pieces. And because it doesn't have the removable blades, it doesn't have lots of pieces to store, it's a really excellent slicer. It does a good job. Okay, it does really thin slicing, right? Really thin slice. And right, so that's a 1/16, that's an 1/8, and that's 3/8. Okay, you can do all your thicknesses, and you don't need to pull out a food processor and all kinds of different blades and things. It really is handy. So I really do like the Pampered Chef one. I have had other brands. I've had the Nordicware. I've had one from QVC years ago called the Kitchen Wizard. It had like 5 or 6 other blades. It was a pain, and it was dull to boot. I tried doing an onion. I couldn't slice it. I couldn't slice tomatoes. I couldn't slice onions. I wanted to make salsa. The day I got it, I decided I'm going to make salsa. Wow, I can make it boom, boom, boom like they do on In the Kitchen with David. And, you know, it didn't do it. Okay? It was very dull. And I should have sent it back, but I didn't. And I waited till more than 30 days, and I couldn't return it. All right? I ended up giving it away. I told the person, I warned them that it was dull, but they took it anyway. All right? This one is not dull. And it's 7 years old. It's still good, okay? So make sure that the most important thing is that it has safety features, okay? If you want to get one of those big professional ones with the stands, just make sure you always use your safety. That's the most important thing. You don't want to cut yourself. You will end up in the hospital. You will end up with a missing finger, okay? So do not think you're a chef. You are not a chef. You're a home cook. Okay? I think that's all I need to tell you. Alright? I think it's good, right? That's Tool Tuesday for you. Okay? The Mandoline. Okay? What to look for. Safety features. Don't be stupid. Use the safety. Okay? And I hope that you found this very interesting, informative. And if you do go and buy a mandolin, be careful, people. You don't want to cut yourself. You don't want to cut off a finger. Okay? And so if you like the video, please press like. Of course, subscribe to my channel. And of course, press that little bell so that you get every notification of every video. And I hope you come back again. Teresa's Cluttered Kitchen. Bye.